Got ourselves a fair amount of Christian points, but we got 1,000 gil, which I guess is nice. But more importantly, most importantly, if at all, we completed this, and we're going to get ourselves some CP. So let's continue, finish this off.
Thank you.
I hope we did it. I hope we were able to end her suffering.
I'm sure we did.
In an effort to save the people of the city, Yule broke her oath and tampered with time. This caused a disturbance in the timeline, which led to the creation of a paradox, and the death of many innocent people. I have to wonder, did Yule make the right choice? Was there even a right choice to make? If she had done nothing, people would have died. The city that Yule so desperately hoped to save was eventually destroyed. No matter what her decision, either choice would have eventually led to the death of the people of Padra. I don't have the ability to see into the future like she does, and I'm thankful for that. If we knew the outcome of all our actions, wouldn't we just give up? What would be the point of trying? But I can't see what's going to happen. I don't have the power to know what tomorrow may bring. And that's why we can still hope and believe in the future.
Okay, so 2,000 Christian points richer. And we finished the Yasha's Massif 110 for as far as I'm concerned. Let's check our fragment locations just to make sure. But I have a feeling that we're going to be done with this area if we check. Look at that, Yasha's Massif 110, all done. Thank you very much. We've done everything that we can do there. We're going to actually make a quick stop back to Yasha's Massif 10 because we have to return some Lady's Watch, and then we're going to get onto the main course. We're going to go to Brescia 300 in order to grab our password number 2, and then we're going to go back and finish off the quest in Brescia Ruins 100, and that should be the end of this session as far as we know it. But we'll see how things get along. I was really not expecting that fight against Oogaloo to go the way it did, and it reminds me how much more strategy that some of the fights you'll have to do in this game. So Brescia Ruins 300, let's no, we're gonna go back to Yasha's really quickly, so let's actually do that. Where are you, Yasha's? I do not know. Yasha's 10. No, Yasha's 10. I think I missed it though. There it is right there. Yasha's 10. Let's hop in here. Return this Lady's Watch for a free fragment. You know, sometimes you just gotta do these things because it makes things a lot easier in the long run when you're going back and hunting over these fragments. So we're gonna do just that, as I said, and finish off hopefully this area. Hopefully we won't get distracted among other areas as well, but I guess that remains to be seen as well, because there are some very important items in Yasha's 10 that we might want to pick up, at least just one of them at the moment, because there's a really important item that we need in 10X to start a bunch of different quests and to save us a lot of trouble. So we're going to get up in this area here. We might actually encounter a bunch of behemoths in here, but we're going to be more than ready because at this point we are more than leveled for what we need to be in this area. So that is something that we can take away as a positive here. I'm just going to make sure that we didn't really mess up a lot of our paradigms. Now we're going to switch back to Relentless Assault here. We should be good to go to finish off what we're doing in this area. We do have a chocobo here. We're going to need this chocobo to grab one of the bits of this area. Let's actually talk to you. I don't remember you here.
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead.
Interesting. I don't think I recall a time-space distortion around this area. Let's see where I actually am in relation to where I need to be. Okay, we can go back here to give this lady her watch. We need to find the old battery, but we need to go over here first to grab that flower. If you remember, a long time ago there was some scientists talking about a flower that we need to get, and it only grows at night. Well, this is the exact place that you need to go grab it. Now it's just a matter of going to get it, excuse me. I think it grows up here. I could be incorrect, but I should hop up around here. Ooh, I did almost make it up here. I could actually throw Mog up there, it almost looks like, but maybe it is unreachable. So let's make one more jump with our Chocobo here. There we go. Perfect. Let's examine this. There we go. We got the Fruit of Fenrir, which is exactly what we needed for where we are. And let's actually fight a behemoth, because fighting a behemoth is actually one of the parts of these quests in one of the Yasha's Massif. You have to retrieve yourself a behemoth fang, and the only way you can do that is by killing a behemoth, as you know. So let's see if we can actually get one here. We did get one. And you can actually get these guys as companions, as was mentioned to me earlier in my Let's Play when I was down here asking about that. And here we go, a feral behemoth. We haven't beaten one yet, so we don't actually have any information on him. But look how much damage we're doing to him without even him being in stagger. So you can see we have leveled a fair amount for this area. So we're going to finish this guy off, hopefully, and I'd say probably 2 more attack turns, unless he goes up into his stand-up mode where he heals and then he just starts spamming, what's the name of it? Sunder, I believe it's called. A ridiculous physical attack that is basically the sort of, I'm trying to think, the equivalent of Earthquake in Pokemon. So that's exactly what Sunder does. It basically destroys you if you're on the ground, which we are not. And he is dead, just like that. We basically got him in a couple attack turns, and we got him as a pet now. Even better, we got ourselves a Behemoth and a Power Chip, but we didn't... Oh, we did get a Behemoth Fang for beating one. Even better, an item acquired from one of the quests in this game, and I think this is the lady that actually asked you for the quest, so let's talk to her.
I'm sure everyone's told you this already, but you can see the Pot of Ruins from there.
No, I'm completely incorrect. I don't think that was a lady either. I think that was a dude. So let's actually hop here and return this watch to the ma'am over to our left. Get out of the way of the behemoth because I don't want him to attack us. Crap, I got stuck on some foliage. But we're going to run all the way over here. I don't really want to waste another Geishel Green on a Chocobo since we're literally right here. And we don't really need to talk to anyone else in this area. So let's just hop and haul ass to the Padrian Archaeopolis here. There is another person over here who I might want to talk to. I think she just gives us information, but let's talk to her anyway.
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So that means they're from a different world or a different dimension?
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
Interesting, thanks, I guess. We do have an errand to run, though. There is the lady that needs her watch back here. The Behemoth Fang quest could possibly be in Yasha's Massif 10X, but I could be wrong about that as well. But let's see about returning you your watch.
You found my watch? Wow, this is it. This is really it! And there's barely a scratch on it. How is that even possible? It fell from such a great distance. It looks like the date is off a little, though. But amazingly, other than that, everything else looks intact. Once I adjust the date, it'll be as good as new. The store owner really meant it when he said that watch would last for over 10,000 years. I thought he was joking then, but now I have proof he was telling the truth. I bought it from a little shop called Lenora's Garage in the town of New Bodom. They really know how to make things that last. You should check it out when you get a chance. It's just about my favorite shop on Pulse.
Thanks, I guess. We got ourselves the Sacred Sphere, and actually just remembered where one of the fragments is located in this area, but I couldn't get it when I was last here, like I remembered, because I didn't have the Moogle Throw, but now that I do, we can actually come up here and grab another fragment, which is huge, because we can finish off another one of these in the area, so that just makes things so much easier. As you can see, we can discover this with Mog, but we can't actually get it without the throw. So that's exactly why we need the Moogle Throw to come back here and grab this fragment. I don't exactly remember what it is, but let's throw Mog and grab it anyways. I wonder what the actual name is here. Could be wrong. What did you get, Mog? Give it to me. We got the Pathos Jewel, which is extremely awesome. Thank you very much. And let's actually talk to this person about their battery. I don't think I quite got the quest done. I'm pretty sure this guy isn't important here, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm going to talk to this guy about his battery. You get the battery, I believe, in Yasha's Massif 10X. So I'm just going to make sure that I completed it, maybe. But I could be wrong in that I didn't get it before. But it never hurts to check because you're right here in front of us, and we can finish you off no matter what. So let's talk to you.
I'm looking to obtain the battery of the older model terminals.
Okay, so we didn't actually get this watch item. Well, I'm sorry, the battery item from him. So I guess that's okay. We're gonna go and talk to someone now about the actual. I'm trying to think. The actual Behemoth Fang quest, but I could be wrong about that as well. Maybe you need to be talked to. What's up?
We're here to protect everyone should anything happen. I hope this allows you to focus on your work.
I guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna check up here once more because I know it's activated in 10x the quest up here. So maybe I just didn't talk to someone right. But we're gonna head to Brescia Ruins 300 right after this because I just talked to you and you obviously. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe you're new. Maybe you need to be talked to.
You two are famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that you're as good as they say? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a Fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any Fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its Fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much.
Perfect. The Yash has received 10AF. The research labs have asked the Academy Security Officer Brenda to bring them a Behemoth Fang, and she needs your help, of course. So we need to defeat a Behemoth for our first time. That will allow us to get the Behemoth Fang.
Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background.
And it will allow us to hand in this quest. So let's hand in this Behemoth Fang quickly, get this fragment.